Welcome everybody to the Alternative Sports Show powered by Virgin Magazine. I'm Matthew Connell, counting down to Cage Warriors 125 this weekend, Saturday, UFC Fight Pass, beautiful York Hall. There's a tasty main event going down for the welterweight strap. You know, we've got Jack Grant versus this gentleman here, the future, Ian Garry. Good, sir. How are you?
How are we?
Yeah,
how are you?
I'm good. I mean, it's the real deal, as we just said off air. Got the pop-up sauna in the background.
Yeah.
You're all smiles. It's all good. We've got Layla's in the bubble as well. So
Yeah.
vibes are good. How are you feeling? How are you doing?
Good, man. Really good. Annoyed. When you're in the bubble, it'd be nice to get out and walk around London. Do you know what I mean? But like, we're dealing with what we've got. Obviously, it'd be lovely to go out and get a little coffee and walk, just walk around, experience London. But we've got a job to do. So if we have to sit in a bubble, we have to sit in a bubble. It is what it is. It's nothing different to what I've done before. So we're just going to sit here, enjoy, rest, take our time, and then do the job on Saturday night.
Strictly business. Nevertheless, look, I'm pretty sure there's going to be plenty of times that you're going to be able to enjoy London, but maybe before you know it, you might be having to enjoy a lot of Vegas. So depending on how this goes, we're feeling pretty confident. I'm confident. I don't think you need to be reminded. If you do the searches on YouTube, see the interviews, the MMA world is buzzing about you, mate. And so let's go into it, because you're going up against Jack Grant, someone you are familiar with in the world of, Cage Warriors, someone you've said, you consider a friend.
Yeah.
And it makes it more interesting because I've seen you say it in previous interviews. It could be family. It could be an aunt. It could be anyone. It doesn't matter.
Anyone.
The job's getting done. So let's do fair analysis here. I'm very confident for you, good sir, of course, and yourself as well. Where do you see you winning it, and where do you think Jack Grant believes he can see it winning?
So I believe Jack absolutely has to take me down. That's his goal. I think Jack thinking he can beat me on the feet it's just a stretch, right? It's a bit of delusion. He is a great grappler. There's no doubt that he is an amazing grappler, that he has proven it. He has beaten guys. He's got a lot of subs. He's got a lot of finishes. He's a great fighter, right? But I'm just better. So I haven't needed to show off my grappling. And if he gets it to the ground, which he won't, people will see how well, like, skillful I am, how talented I am in the grappling aspects. But I just have never needed to prove or show how good I am on the ground or against the cage that much. For me, I think the fight's pretty simple. Just win. Do exactly what I do every single time I step in that cage. Go in there, break them mentally, and finish them. I think this fight more than ever is going to have a lot on the line for Jack mentally. I know he's in a good place. He's really happy. I was talking to him this morning. I was talking to him yesterday. He's in a really, really good place. That's great. But this is also his third time stepping into that cage for a Cage Warriors world title. He's not going to get a fourth. So I'm looking to go in there and put on an emphatic performance and get a really, really, really big statement out of whatever I want to do. But dude, it's my decision.
And this is your weight class as well. He's fought a lightweight. He's coming up to your weight class where you're naturally comfortable at. So the signs are good. You look at the fight record. Look, winning and losing is part of the sport, of course. But you look at the record side by side. You're still undefeated. He's had a few losses. He's had title fights. So the odds, skill-wise, alone, the odds look good.
Yeah. Hey, look, I've been working my ass off since day one, since I joined MMA, to get to this point, to prove that I am the best fighter in Europe. And this is exactly what it does. It proves I am the best welterweight in Europe. I've talked the talk, I've walked the walk, I've done everything in between. Now, on Saturday night, it's time for me to go in there and prove, just put that full stop.
That'd be nice.
Exactly. Just like I've said it to people, like I've said it and said it and said it again. I want people to sit there and go, he was right.
He was right. Well, absolutely. Look, so how do we go? Because, of course, you're a young chap, early 20s. You are the future. We're knocking on that door to UFC. We've seen the likes way back from, the McGregors that have made that transition. Jai Herbert, Paddy Pimblett is now up there as well. Yourself, inevitably, is the name on everyone's lips that wants to see now make that next jump. When does the future become, I don't know, the inevitable, the told you so? When do you outlive the moniker like Floyd Mayweather was, pretty boy Floyd to money. So when do you fulfill becoming the future? When do you decide that that's it?
When I'm done, when I've succeeded, when everything I've set out to do is done, and I've sat down and retired, the future will be no more, because everyone can sit down and rest and go, okay, he's gone. He's gone. I have goals set out. I want to be one of the best fighters to ever live. I want to put myself in that GOAT conversation. I want to get in. I want to win this belt on Saturday night, sign to the UFC, jump in, be highly active, make my name, make statements, climb up the ladder nice and fast, prove how good I am, and just keep getting wins. I want to keep that column nice and green and sit there and just be like to everyone, I am the best. I want there to be no argument that I'm the best. I want to do it. I want to do it violently. I want to do it with a smile on my face. I want to make sure I stay this pretty.
Yes, exactly.
They're the main goals. So
succeed
while I can, but make sure that I stay this good looking.
Well, that's the one thing you've spoken about before. And one thing that first caught my eye when I was looking at your socials, and you've spoken about you piecing together a management team that you take from that football model. I've worked with, your partner Layla at PSG, so we know about digital media. We know the importance of the social. I even make bloody Darren Till's Raw Dog video, so I know what good and bad content is. And we've made some silly shit, but for yourself, like you understand the importance of being a brand and building yourself. And just tell me a little bit more about that, because it happens, but not as much in MMA as it should happen, because you're all global superstars, whether you're up and coming, new or existing. It's kind of it's still a bit, not quite there, is it?
MMA is a fairly newer sport to the world. It's still rising. It's one of the most popular growing sports in the world. And people are like, if I was in any other sport, I'd be massive right now, because if I was a footballer and I talked the way I talk and I performed the way I performed, I'd be massive. But because MMA is a smaller market, it's like I'm coming in here to upset everything, to show everybody what you can do. It's like, I know that we're in a new age of digital marketing, digital advertisements. Instagram is now bigger than an ad on the TV. This is the way the world is going. Like it's changing. Like every single person in the world nearly has a phone in their pocket to access anything in the world. So it's about manipulating and manifesting ideas to push my brand and myself and my dreams and my aspirations and prove to everyone what I want and show them, here's what I'm going to do. Let's put it out there and let's show everyone I'm going to go out and do it. But I've built a really, really, really badass team that are behind me, and we're doing some great things. And the best part about it is it's only just beginning. Like the more I win, the more I succeed, the more I fight, the more I'm in this, the more time we spend together, the bigger and badder it's going to get. And that's when it's like, everybody's getting it. Everybody's going to see it.
But this is an important thing. Again, it's about longevity, because, we don't need to talk about what happens post-career, because it's very much beginning. But to have those kind of tools, that business mindset, is so important, because we've seen it across many sports that people that aren't, it's great to be focused on what you do as an art and a skill. But hey, to be a businessman, to understand your own self-value is super damn important.
100%.
Well, this is the thing. And last thing for me, let's end it on a fun note. Of course, we're all MMA. You've done boxing yourself.
Yes, sir.
It's been a pretty interesting world out of COVID. We've had all kinds of entertainment. If you could pick for fun, shits and giggles, a boxing fight against a celebrity, in your own way and world, who would you want to take on and why? This is it for the future. This is, of course,
the boxing world.
Yeah, because this is the thing. We've seen a lot of crazy crossover. But if you just said, "Hey, gonna pick a name out here, bit of bants, why not? Make a bit of money."
Well, when you're talking about what's going on and all the hype that's been going on, all these YouTubers and all the boxing stuff, I'd beat Jake Paul pretty quick if he wants to do that. And it would be nothing for the sake of me going in there and going, hold on, wait, I can prep for a world title, or I can prep for a fight in the UFC. Beat that guy while I'm as a warm up.
Yeah, nice paycheck too.
Take it out of cash, and then go back to what I'm doing best, which is winning a UFC world title. I'll do that, no problem.
Restore normality to the world. We'd like that.
It'd be like a light spar. It'd be like just a flow day.
A nice reset. I like that. A nice little reset for the world. Well, Ian, Garry, we shall hold you no longer. The future is well and truly upon us. We're very excited for this Saturday on UFC Fight Pass. Good luck to you, sir. We can't wait to see the strap around your waist.
Oh, it's going to look good, right? It's going to look good.
Tasty.
It's going to look good. See that gold belt finally wrapped around my waist. I've been saying it since day one. It's coming. It's been inevitable, right?
You heard it here first. It's coming this weekend. Ian, it's been amazing chatting to you, mate. Good luck.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you.